Hey everybody, it's day 12 of your 4-week challenge. Today we're working the lower body with some upper body coordination and balancing sets. Your preferred prop is the magic circle, but I also designed the exercises to be used with a small ball if that's what you have available. We're standing to start. Open up the feet wider than hip width. Raise the ball or the ring overhead. Take a side bend over, inhaling. Then continue circling down to the feet and exhaling to stand. Same direction. Circle around. Roll it up. 2 more this way. One more time, side bend to circle, exhale to stand. Just reverse it, side bend, circle down, exhale up. Inhale over, exhale through to stand. 2 more. One more time. Lower the ring down and place it on the side of one hip. Find a squat stance. It's okay to be in a little bit wider squat stance because we're stepping in and out. 1 squat, up, tap in, tap out. As you lower back into your squat, with the ring or the ball on the side, you are pressing into the ring or just connecting to the ball. Either way, this connection is going to engage the deep abs, get your posture working for you, and make you more aware of what your upper body is doing while you're doing this set. Squat down, tap in and out, squat down, tap in and out. Lower the ring down. Let's do those big circles again, starting with the other direction first. Circle it around 4 times. Three. And 4. Reverse the circles, 4 more. Side bend, release to the floor, lengthen on the way up. 3 more times. 2. And 1. Exhale to stand. Ring goes to the other hip for the squat and tap in and out set. Find a good stance, lower into your squat, stand, in and out, tap. Once you're comfortable with the foot pattern, add the squeeze on the ring or the ball. Extra coordination work. Another thing you should be aware of when you're adding that squeeze is making sure that you're not twisting. You keep the shoulders stacked over the hips. Last set. Take it to your lunge stance next. Just a small half lunge here. Pull the ring in. It's 2 squeezes. Squeeze and squeeze. We tap in and step back. 2 squeezes, ring or ball, tap in, tap back. You don't want to be so low in your lunge that you can't make it in for the quick tap. And because we stay in this knees bent position the whole time, you want it to be halfway down, not wearing out your legs just yet. 2 more times. Squeeze, squeeze, tap in, tap back, and squeeze, squeeze, tap in. Extend your foot all the way back now so you can lower into the full lunge or split squat. It's also called. We're taking the ring or the ball overhead as you lower and stand. It's a set of 10. Slow these down. Keep your balance. Adding the arm wave makes it more challenging. Last one. Lower down, exhale up, and take it to plie stance. Rotate from the hip socket, feet turn out. Take the ring in front of you, make one circle around, then reverse, circle around. Now add a plie. Circle one direction, plie and stand. Circle the other direction and stand. Continue this coordinated plie 12 times. Keep the weight in the feet all the way back to the pinky toe, so the knees stay back, the hips stay rotated, the shoulders stay up even though you're reaching forward. You're just lengthening those arms away from the body. Last one. Let's take it to that lunge combo on the other side. Starting with the narrower half lunge, place the ring in front of you, pull it in, 2 squeezes, quick tap in, tap back, double squeeze, squeeze, tap in, tap back. Try to keep an equal bend in both knees so the work stays even through both legs. Squeeze, squeeze, tap in, tap back. Four more to go. Two more sets. Squeeze, squeeze, tap in, tap back, and squeeze, squeeze, tap in. Step all the way back. Full split squat, big lunge stance. Lower it down, ringer ball overhead. Exhale, stand. You can always start with just the legs and then add the arm wave in after you've gained your balance. One side will be more challenging than the other. Keep your gaze straight ahead. Focus on an object in front of you to help you balance. Finish that set. Then you can come back to your forward-facing plie stance. Same combo with the arm circle one direction, arm circle the other direction. Let's add the plie. Lower down and circle. Pull it in to stand. Switch directions. Circle, pull it in. Always welcome to work at your own pace. You should be feeling that heart rate getting up, using the upper and the lower body, keeping a good pace today. One more each direction. Plie, wrap it up, and pull it to the middle to stand. Let's go to a balance exercise on one foot right now. Ring comes back to the hip. Lift the opposite leg up and just take a small swing forward and a small swing back. Test out the balance here. Keep the connection to the ring or the ball. This helps your balance. And then try to add in a circle away. So you can do swing, swing, straighten the leg out, circle around. Swing, swing, circle around. Choose whatever combination you'd like to do. Swings, circles, play with the arm position. Just take some time to find a balance challenge that works for you right here. You've got about 10 more seconds. Work through or take a little rest. Okay, we can try the other side now. I might get you a better angle here if you can see my legs better here from the side. It's the swing forward and back. Find your balance. Test the swings to start. These stay closer to your body so they're not as much of a balance demand. Then you work into bigger swings and add that circle around. Maybe you're finding stronger balance on this side. Maybe you're finding more wobbles. Keep working through swings, circles, experimenting with the other arm if it's on the hip or reaching out to the side. Feel the core work. Abs are engaged to help you balance. One more set. Lower the foot down. We're taking it to the floor. Sit down and place the ring or the ball between your lower legs, somewhere between the knee and the ankle. Start with just 8 slow squeezes. This is an inner thigh exercise. You'll feel it right away. Also really important for the pelvic floor muscles. That's the bottom of your core. Roll down to your back and press up into a bridge. Just hold this bridge for me right here. Then 8 times up and down slowly, or you can get in about 12 if you take a little quicker pace right here. If this is your first time doing a bridge with something between your legs, the ring, the ball, maybe you've done it with a yoga block, but just take note where you're feeling it, how it affects your alignment. I always find this co-contraction and connection really helps with the bridge. We're gonna do a more advanced bridge right here. Place the ring around the foot. If you have the ball, just place it to the side. It's a single leg bridge up, and then lower down. It does require some flexibility, so feel free to bend that knee to help you get off the floor. Try this one with me. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press up, lower down. It's okay if you're not getting into the full bridge because you're only using one leg to get you up. Work on that coordination. We're trying this 8 times. Really connect the supporting hand to the mat. Lower down, and then we'll switch sides. You can also take a break and do a stretch here and skip the bridges. Test it out, press it up on this side, find your alignment, see if you're able to do the straight leg or you want to try a bent leg variation. 8 times, press up and lower down. 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going slower on this side. 5. Really good to do unilateral work so we can test our strength, see how one side of the body compares to the other. Finish up that bridge set. We're gonna roll back up and come into a quadruped position. If you have the ball, just place it to the side and go to a regular quadruped. With the ring, it comes right under the breastbone. The handle rests on the breastbone, and then you'll walk the hands forward whatever distance you need to get the shoulders and hips in line. If it's not working out for you, you can just put it to the side. The set is a knee tuck. We tuck the knee in, kick the leg out, then cross tuck across and back out. So tuck into the chest, kick, cross, kick. Using the ring for support and being able to walk the hands out farther takes pressure off the wrists. So if you're somebody that struggles with wrist pain during these exercises, the magic circle is something you can always use to help you out here. You want to be careful not to sink into the ring. You're staying lifted just enough so that it doesn't fall out of place. Last one is right here. Tuck, kick, cross, and out. Lower it down. Place your prop to the side. Come to the regular quadruped stance, and we're coming for a knee tuck around to the elbow now. Quick set, tuck and kick, tuck, kick. Externally rotating to keep the knee up and see if you can reach all the way to the elbow, or just try to get close to it without compromising your shoulder or your spine position. Lower down and try this set on the other side, starting with the ring underneath the rib cage for support. Really walk the hands out. I could have walked them out farther on the first set. See how I have them all the way stretched out, and I've got my back in a nice straight line here to start. Tuck the knee in, kick it out, cross tuck and kick. Tuck, kick, across, kick. Not too fast. keeping strong through the shoulders and the back. Minimal contact with the ring if you have it there, or in regular quadruped position if you're not using a prop on this exercise. One more time across and kick, tap it down. Ring to the side, walk the hands in, square it up for the knee tuck around to the elbow and out. You only need to get in 8 good quality tucks here. Feel the side of the abs working to help assist that knee as it swings around, coming for the elbow. Let's wrap up this set. Tuck, kick, and once more tuck and kick. Lower it down and pick your ring back up or your ball. Kneeling position. Prop comes overhead. Bring one circle forward, tuck the elbows, pull it in. Add a tiny lean back as the ring comes overhead. Circle forward, tuck in, little lean back, press to lift forward, tuck in. So small because you know how much these work your quads. You can always cushion the knee with the mat rolled up underneath you. This is a short set though. One more time. Press through. Circle with the lean. Tuck in. Press it overhead one more time. Add a twist to the side. Lift up and a rotate to the other side and up. Rotations are great to work from a kneeling position because it helps keep your hips facing forward where they need to be. Then you can maximize the rotation through the spine, leading with the shoulders, using the abs to rotate around. Finish up the rotations and then come back up to stand for your closing set. Get us through the rest of this workout. Place the ring between the lower legs and find a squat position, lowering down and standing up. From the side, I'll show it to you here. Hips back, arms raise, and then stand up. The ball can go between the thighs. The ball is smaller than the ring, so it's easier to do this with it between the thighs, I think. Work through your squat set, feeling all that inner thigh work. Finish up that quick squat set, then come to another balance exercise, lifting up one foot. We're going to play with some arm combos. Keeping the balance where it is, just swing the arms forward and back. Next, you can try little circles out to the side, still balancing. If you're comfortable with those, you can make them bigger. Draw a full circle. Almost there. Finish up this side. Return to the squat, so you just step down and head back into the squat 8 times. 5, 6, 7, knees point forward, and 8. Test your balance on the other side. Lift the foot up. Make sure that you're good with this stance. Then if you're ready, add in some arm swings. Next, we can do the arm circles out to the side. You can go forward circles or back circles. Option to try the bigger circles here. Less than 10 seconds left to balance on this side. Last time around. Then step back up to one end of your mat. You'll want space to step behind you into a lunge. Forward to the plie, lunge to the other side. I've added in the arms already. You can start with the legs, just going lunge, plie, lunge, tap in. Then add the reach out as you step back. Pull the ring in with the plie, reach out to twist to the other side. Pull it in to stand. You've got a full minute to work through this combination. Everything working, inner thigh, outer thigh, quads, hamstrings, calves, coordinated upper body. Great balance challenge as well. Last set, one direction and back to the other. Step it back in. I've got one more single leg balance set for you. Bring the knee up in front, place the ring on top of the thigh. Tap down the heel and pull the knee back up. 10 times. Lower down with the tap. Knee back up to hip height at least. I really like this one. The ring will stay in place easier than the ball, but I think this will work just fine with the ball as well. Tap down, knee up, and tuck it in. Let's do the ring or the ball overhead. Go for a set of calf raises with an overhead extension. So dip it back behind your head and raise it up 12 times. Four more. Lower the ring, lift the heels. 3, 2, 1. Let's try the balance set with the knee up on the other side. Connect the knee to the ring. Check that your hip has stayed level, that your knee comes up without your hip lifting. Then straighten it down, heel taps, knee back up. Having the prop here on the knee is a good reminder that your obliques on the left side of your body, if it's your left knee tapping, those obliques have to contract to keep your hip from falling down. So this is standing ab work with leg work, balance, and coordination all in one. Last time, tap down and give me one more set of calf raises. Stretch the arms overhead, raise the heels up, drop it back, and press. 2, 3, 4, keep going. 4 more times. 3, 2, 1. Our last exercise, you're coming back to the squat position where we had the ring or the ball between the lower legs or the thighs. It's a squat with a balance on one side, squat, lift one foot to balance on the other side, bringing it all together. Try it out right here with me. Lower back, lift, opening the arms as your foot comes up, squeeze through the middle, and then open the arms other side. This one really takes coordination to keep that prop in place. You have to stay in really good alignment, so you got to stay honest with where those knees are, balancing the work between the inner and outer thighs, because the inner thighs keep the ring in place while the outer thigh lifts that foot. Great little challenge to finish with. Lower down, lift, lower down, and lift. Last time, lower down and stand. You ready to stretch it out with me? Let's take a big dive forward and a roll up to stand. Press the ring overhead, dive forward, and roll back up. Cooling down the body, transitioning to our stretches. One more dive forward. Find the floor. Let your prop go. Good hamstring stretch here. Then we can take it to the floor, and if you've got the ring, you can do this hamstring stretch here. Pulling that leg in. Then let the leg fall to the outside. Big inner thigh stretch. Also feel it through the top of the other leg. Begin to draw that leg back up and take it all the way across to the other side. Stretch the spine. You can also let the foot drop all the way to the floor. Rotate back to center, switch sides, start with the hamstring stretch, pull the foot straight in towards the face. This is your relaxation time. You've earned it. Resetting the body back to baseline. Let's take that stretch out to the side now. Let the leg fall away from the body. Hold the stretch here. Then take it all the way across. Big twist through the spine. Keeping both shoulders anchored to the floor. Then you can come to your final stretch to get the front of the legs and the hip flexors. Just come up to this kneeling low lunge, or you can extend the back leg out to the full runner's lunge. Make sure you do both sides. Thanks for taking a little time to stretch with me and for taking the full half an hour to be here to work out with me today. Great job. I will be back tomorrow.